Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be seeing what's coming in for you for November 2025. This is a timeless reading though, so whenever you find this message is when you're supposed to see it. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Never try to force anything to fit. We will be pulling from my De La Nuit Oracle and my Tarot De La Nuit. So let's get started. If you would like a personal reading, make sure to check out the description box below. There you'll find all the information for all my socials. And I do have a Patreon. If you would like to join that, your name will be added to my name deck, which I use at the very end of every reading on YouTube. So if you're interested in that, check that out. We will be focusing on career first and then your love messages. So stay tuned for that. And yeah, on my Patreon, I do extended messages, bonus messages, charmed intuition messages. I also do like pendulum, yes or no cards, things like that. You also will get a free tarot reading, mini tarot reading when you join. And like I said, your name will be added to my name deck for further clarification for these YouTube readings. Once your name goes in the deck, I do not take it out. So if you decide that you only want to be a member for 1 month, that's fine. I won't take your name out of the deck. So, and then with each of the additional months that you are subscribed to my Patreon, you will be able to add another name. So you could do your name, your spouse's name, or your crush or whoever, your sister's name, your friend's name, you know, whatever you choose to do. So let's get started. Spirit, please connect me with the Aries collective. What is coming up for them this November 2025? It is a timeless reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. When it comes to their career, what's coming in for them, please? What's their message? I only take it if it falls. Unless it's the bottom of the deck, then I take those messages. I do not take reversals unless Spirit tells me to do so. Okay. Interesting. We have donkey skin. I've never seen this card. Then we have Sleeping Beauty and Spirit of Magic. Donkey skin. So interesting because like the name and the picture are totally different. I feel it's like opposite. I feel like what's on the outside isn't what's on the inside. Kind of reminds me of Shrek. This particular deck does have like Disney movies and things like that in there. So it's like the theme for each card is like a different Disney movie, but I feel like this might be Shrek. I am going to check that out in the book to see if they say anything about that. Let's see. You have run away for far too long, hiding yourself from the world, feeling ashamed and lonely, disguising your true feelings, your true face, and your true beauty. There's nothing to fear anymore. You don't need to put on an ugly skin anymore. A time of radiance is beginning for you. Dare to show your true colors. Put on your brightest outfit and shine like a sun. Light fits you so well. Okay. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. It's like you were sleeping for a long time on who you truly were. You weren't like showing people who you truly were. And now you're finally like stepping into that. You could be spiritual. You could be showing your spiritual side. You could be showing people things that they've never seen about you before. Because we do have spirit of magic. I feel like whatever you're focusing on, whatever you're showing people is like magical. I just feel like you're really allowing your personality to shine through. People may not even know certain things about you. I feel like you're really connecting with your inner self. And this could definitely be about like your skills and talents, considering this is the career portion of the reading. Normally I only pull the oracle cards once, but I think I'm going to do it twice this time. Once for career and then the other time for love. Okay, Spirit. Sorry, I just ate, so my throat is all messed up. I had salsa, so yeah. Okay. Spirit, please connect me with the Aries collective. What information do you have for them when it comes to their career reading for November 2025? Ace of Cups and Knight of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're really allowing that emotion to like come through. Notice how these both landed over here towards this card. That does symbolize a lot on where my cards land. But I feel like you're really allowing that love and the truth to come out. I feel like you're bringing forward information that people didn't know. Bringing through your talents and things, skills that you love to do. I feel like you might be really good at something. You've been in a period of healing. That's probably why it says Sleeping Beauty. It's kind of like, I'm getting the sense like back in the day, maybe you didn't feel like you were worthy. Maybe you felt like you needed to hide yourself and not like be seen. I feel like you are healing that part of you. Like you've been through a sleep, like you've been asleep and healing. And it's like you're finally waking up and you're like, you know what? I have nothing to fear. I'm just going to shine my beauty. I'm going to shine my skills. I'm going to step forward in this new direction. Judgment. I do feel like I am really picking up on someone who is into like divination, tarot, and all that kind of stuff. I feel like you are revisiting that part of yourself, and you are I feel like in a past lifetime you are very intuitive. You might have been like a card reader, oracle, something. You were something that was magical. And I feel like you're reconnecting with that spark. You're reconnecting yourself with who you truly are. Seven of Wands. Yeah, I do feel like you were kind of defensive on like showing this parts of yourself, because I kind of feel like people might have doubted you. Maybe like, oh, that's like, say, oh, that's silly. Like, why? That's not. How do I put this? It's like Harry Potter. It's like muggles don't actually see the magic in things because they are more focused on the 3D, whereas you're not. You're focused on the higher dimensions and things that are in the unseen. The moon, you're really connected to your intuition. I feel like you didn't want to bring this out though, because you were unsure. It's like you had a feeling that there was so much more underneath your own personality, so much more under the skin, but you didn't want to reveal it because you were afraid of being wrong and being looked at as like crazy. So I feel like you hid that part of you away. But I do feel like you're in the process of transitioning to actually like showing who you truly are. We have Knight of Wands and Five of Swords. It's like every now and then you'll go ahead and let that part of you shine, and then you'll go ahead and back up and hide it again. It might be because people are in your ear and telling you, hey, you know, you look crazy, or, family, friends. Somebody could be like talking in your ear, making it sound like you're crazy, but they don't understand. It's because they're not in your shoes. They don't actually see what you see. They're not open to their gifts like you are. I do feel if you open up to these gifts, you can actually turn this into a career for you. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of connecting with your past self. Lovers. Interesting. Can you tell me more about this? I'm getting twin flame energy. Sun, moon, yin, yang. You might have met your twin flame. This has caused a huge tower. You're coming out of the darkness and into the light. You're recognizing things that are beyond the normal veil. And I feel like maybe that's probably why you are going through this right now, because the veil is dropped. I feel like you're able to see things a lot clearer now. It's like it's too hard to ignore is what they're saying. But I just feel like there's somebody significant in your life that is like helping you stand out and shine and not hiding yourself away anymore. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you have been hiding yourself away and you're tired of it, and it's broken your heart by doing this, by hiding yourself away. So it's like you're finally like, I'm getting the sense that you're standing in your truth now. You're saying things how you feel, how you see them. You're not holding back anymore. I feel like by you holding back, you actually broke your own heart. And it's like you're finally feeding your heart. You're finally healing from your... It's like you hurt yourself by denying who you truly were and broke your heart while doing this. So 8 of Cups, walking away from something. What are we walking away from? 4 of Wands. Three of Cups. Can you tell me more about this? Okay. So you're walking away from the stuff in the past and you're moving into something that it makes you a lot more happier. You're connecting with like-minded people. You're celebrating. You're just in a really good, like, feel good attitude, feel good feeling. You want to know more. You want to explore more. You're open to the idea of what, like, you can't see. You're tired of feeling like shit is what they're telling me. You're finally, like, you're gaining the momentum, the motivation to move forward with this into your career. You feel like this is part of your life purpose. 8 of Pentacles, yeah, working on this. It's like you're finding your life purpose. It's much more than just finances. It's much more than all of that. It's more of What makes me feel good? What can I do to feel good and still make money kind of deal, you know? Coming together, working with spirit to achieve this. Mastery is what they're saying. 6 of Wands is success, and then we have Temperance, and 4 of Cups. I feel like you're just bored with your life. I feel like this boredom has actually like catapulted you. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Catapult you forward to like, okay, you know, I'm tired of holding back. I'm tired of being bored. I'm tired of the same old routine. I am being called to wake up and do something more with my life, and I feel like this is drawing me in. I feel like I'm supposed to go in this direction. And Spirit is working with you on this. Yeah, it's a whole new passionate like project. Huge change coming in for you. It's like new adventures, and this is a new job. It's a whole new job. Yep. Yeah. New adventures. They're saying new apprenticeship. You're going to be learning a lot more. It's going to be so much more than just money. It's going to be like life fulfilling. But this is going to change like your whole personality. I feel like this is going to change everything, and you're going to love it. I feel like you're going to love it. I feel like this is definitely a new opportunity to step into your power and to follow your own guidance on what you're supposed to be doing in life and not be living by someone else's opinions. Day of the Dead could have been important for you. You could have had a breakthrough about this whole situation or really thought about it during, what was it, November 1st? You could have even experienced something. They're bringing up midnight Halloween. Could have had a dream. You could have. There's just something in particular that stood out to you that made you want to make this decision to wake up and follow the magic and actually go down this path, explore it. But yeah, so we have Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, Pisces again. So those are the signs I have. You could be dealing with any of those signs, or they could be like highlighted in your chart. I just feel like there's a huge change coming. I feel like you are, again, waking up to who you truly are. So we are going to go ahead and pull from my focus deck. Make sure you think of 2 questions, yes or no questions, and label them 1 and 2. That way, in the order that they pop out is the order that they will be read and answered in. So yeah, let's see. Spirit, connect my deck to Aries Collective, please. Focus messages for the Aries Collective when it comes to their career reading for November. The first answer is yes. And then we have Sagittarius at the bottom. I always pull the bottom card because I consider that to be the overall energy. So you could have Sagittarius in your chart. Sagittarius could just be important. That time, which is December and November. So something could happen during that time. Okay. We have short term. So things that happened in the past was only supposed to be short term. It wasn't supposed to be long term. You're supposed to wake up eventually. Things had to unfold a certain way in order for you to wake up, though. The universe always has a plan for each and every one of us, and your story is unique to who you are. And things are supposed to be, short term to move it towards something that's long term. We do have March. You could be a March Aries. That's also Pisces as well. We have April, so you could be either or, which is Aries and Taurus. We have manifest your dreams, which I feel like this is moving towards your dreams. You're manifesting what you want to bring into your life. I feel like you've always been drawn to this, whatever this is, and you're going towards it. We have October could be important. Again, I was picking up on Halloween. They're saying midnight. That was one of the readings for my last month readings. For one of the signs, I don't remember who, but they said that something was going to happen specifically at midnight for them. That was going to be extremely important. So make sure to check out your sign on last month's reading. That could be important for you, especially if I mention it in the Aries reading. Also check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Don't just leave it at sun, because we are made up of more astrological signs than just the one. We do have stop and think. So they're wanting you to really stop and think about what you're wanting to do, about where you're wanting to go, about standing up and being in your power and moving forward in your power. Business contract could be important, so you could be starting a new business, unfinished business. This could be about like past person, past lover, just past could be past life even. Maybe you didn't clear whatever you were supposed to learn in the last lifetime, and it's being carried over into this new lifetime. We have travel. This could require you to travel. They also just said astral travel, so you could have been having a dream, something very specific, very real to you, and it could have been leading towards this. The karmic could have woken you up to this. Like you're made for so much more. I don't know what that sound is. Hold on. Sorry about that. That was my children. Okay. But we have karmic. So yeah, I feel like somebody who was karmic to you, I feel like they are pushing you towards this new beginning. Gemini could be important. That is, let's see, June and May. We also have long term. So again, going from short term to a long term situation. They want you to let go and surrender. Normally when it comes to let going and surrendering, normally that has to do with karmic. So if there is somebody that's in your energy, you don't get along well with them, if like things seem to be unlucky when they're around, that's kind of a sign that the universe is saying you need to let them go, because they're kind of like stepping in your way for progress. And if they're in your way, they're holding you back. So we do have go into nature. Also right below traveling, so that could be important. Maybe travel into nature, and that will actually help open your gifts up more, help you connect with the planet, help you expand your growth. We have a third party situation that's involved. They're saying that this karmic could be stunting your growth by keeping in contact with them. I feel like they could be blocking this blessing from coming in for you. So just keep that in mind. August, which is Leo and Virgo. We have sisters involved somehow. 777. Look, wonderful things are about to happen. You have a date night coming up. That could be important. We have November, which is Sagittarius and Scorpio. Leo could be important. That is August and July. May could be important, which is Taurus and Gemini. December could be important. Sagittarius and Capricorn. And then you could be a moon sign Aries. Okay, so since we only got one yes, I will go ahead and pull from my pink deck to see if any other answers come out. If for whatever reason it says maybe, it doesn't give you an answer to your second question, then it just means that you're not supposed to know right now. You can always try again next month, or try again with well, yeah, I would try again next month, because the thing is that it feels like when they say maybe, it means like it's not written in stone yet, because everyone has to make a choice. And if like your question involves someone else, that choice has not been made by them, so there's no answer for you. It's just a maybe. So until they actually decide on their end, you're not going to know. Okay. So Spirit, please connect my pink deck to the Aries collective. Please connect with the Aries collective. What is the answer to their second question? Please. We have yes. So this one is yes. This one says Four of Swords. Recuperation, contemplation, solitude, and spiritual counseling. So this is all about healing and taking that break and really diving within and like figuring stuff out mentally, emotionally. But yes, the answer is yes to your second question. Okay, so that is the end of the career reading, and we are going to move into the love portion. Just so you guys know, I am also an artist and I do custom designs. If you're interested, check out my description box below. There you'll find out how to contact me if you would like a project done. You can also check out all my work down there as well. I also have a children's book called Crystal Beast. And that's all about animals saving the planet from humans. It doesn't specifically say that humans are the villains in the book, but it does give a little bit of an idea. They find their crystals and they turn into the magnificent beasts, and then they save their realm that they're in. So for example, for the first book, it's the jaguar cub named Arrow, and he goes on an adventure in the Amazon rainforest. His forest catches on fire, and he has to find his crystal to gain his powers to transform into his higher self. And yeah, saves the day and moves on to the next realm. He has to awaken the other crystal beast. So it's a really good book. There is going to be 12 books altogether in the series, technically 36 altogether. I'm also doing coloring books for each of those books, and I'm also doing nursery rhymes for babies. So if you're interested, check that out. I also do stuffed animals as well. Everything is handmade. I do it all. So probably should have stuck these in here. That would have been smart. Sorry. Blonde moment. My bad. I got carried away with my book. But yeah, I have keychains, stuffed animals. I make other things too. You can adopt a animal 15% of those proceeds actually goes back to that actual animal. I do donate to charities. But yeah, even if you were to purchase the book, 15% of proceeds go to the rainforest, Amazon rainforest. It just depends on like what book you purchase. That's where the money goes. So for the second book, it's going to be about Atlantis and Ryla, which is a what are they called? Can't think of the scientific name for them, but she's a seal, and hers is about finding her crystal and cleaning up the ocean over there where Atlantis is. And she travels down to Atlantis where she has to go on the adventure of finding her crystal. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So if you're interested, check that out. My sister is the writer, I am the artist, and we both collab about all the different ideas about what to add to the book. I am also an animator, and I plan to turn it into a children's TV show or movie one day. That is a huge project though, so it's going to take time. But yeah. Okay. Anyways, diving into your love reading for Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Messages for Aries in love, please. What's going on in their love situation? Love situation for Aries, please. Okay. Spirit of Magic. Snow White. And I'm going to say this wrong. Scheherazade. Scheherazade. Yeah, I'm going to say that wrong. So this is very similar to the first one. Interesting. Okay. They just told me, because this kind of reminds me of Aladdin, because of the lamp, obviously, but like Jasmine, she was so like surprised when she saw the magic carpet. She was like in total awe that magic existed beyond, the 3D. Again, we have Spirit of Magic, so it's connecting with like spiritual stuff. And then we have Snow White. When I see this card for Snow White, I think automatically, the apple. It's like who you surround yourself really determines your mood and who you are, and like the energy you're able to put out. Like if you're surrounded by good people, you're in good energy. When you're surrounded by bad people, it's poisonous to you. So I feel like your relationships, especially like who you're connected to, your lovers and stuff, it really like changes you. It really changes your mood and your energy. If you're connected to something toxic, you're going to be toxic. You're not going to be able to connect with spirit. If you're connected to something that's positive and happy, I feel like you have a better chance of connecting with spirit. And if you notice, also in Aladdin, Jasmine didn't even know about the lamp or anything like that until she met Aladdin. And I know he did lie to her out of his own fears. But he wasn't doing it to hurt her. He was doing it because he was afraid to be seen as a poor boy, to be seen as who he truly was. So he was trying to impress her. But I feel like even though he lied to her out of fear, how do I put this? Even though he lied to her out of fear, his intentions towards her was good. And she was able to, like, she was still, like, in love with him no matter who he was in the total, like, in the end. He was brave and kind and smart, and, that's what mattered. But he brought good energy overall. Like, it didn't matter about wealth and all that kind of stuff. It mattered about who the person he was on the inside. It's that kindness and that love that's on the inside that matters. It's not about, like, how much money you have. And I feel like that kindness actually connects you with spirit because it's a higher vibration. The love is a higher vibration. So I feel like this is talking about, like, your connections to people when it comes to love. So, Spirit, can I get some tarot cards reflecting on messages that you want me to deliver to the Aries collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for November 2025 when it comes to their love life. This is a timeless reading, though, so whenever they see it is when they're supposed to see it. We have Queen of Cups. Yeah, that's really about connecting with your inner emotion and everything. Feeling safe, feeling, vulnerable but safe in your vulnerability. Justice. Five of Swords. You might have actually... I feel like you are determining what is good for you in your life and what is not, and connecting with people who bring you that good energy and letting go of those who do not. You're really connecting with your emotional side, your intuitive side. It's like you're using your intuition to define, like, who is correct for you and who is not. You're making some decisions. We do have a King of Wands. You could be connecting with Aries, Leo, Sag. We have Libra here on the board. We have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius as well. Or wait. No, sorry. We have Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer so far. We have Temperance. Sorry, I want to not show her. I know. I have to make sure that she's covered. I feel like you have control over yourself, though. Honestly, this could be you as well, King of Wands. You could be Aries, Leo. Well, you are Aries, obviously, you're watching this. But it's like you're in your power. You're in control of your feelings. Like, you're not putting up with any more bullshit. You're taking things for what they are. And if they don't go ahead and show you the truth right away, it's like, you know what, I'm done. You're really looking and seeing, like, through people's BS. Again, Jasmine is coming up. Aladdin, how he was lying to her. He was doing it out of good intentions. However, other people that you're coming across, I feel like they are not doing it out of good intentions. I feel like they're only doing it because they want to gain something. So it's like you're letting go of those people who do that to you. Is how I'm feeling. Yeah, things are definitely changing. We have the Wheel of Fortune. This is like a time of new things coming in, old things going out. We have the Page of Swords. So it's like you're learning. You've learned a lot from this whole situation. You're making a decision to trust your intuition, to go with what you see and what you feel. Ten of Pentacles. This is actually going to lead you towards a very stable foundation for yourself and whoever you connect with. I feel like by you doing this is going to... They're showing me the Cave of Wonders. They're showing me, like, it leads you to that Cave of Wonders. It shows me that, like, it's leading you to that magic. And that's the true wealth, is what they're saying. That's the true value, I guess, is it's an interesting way of putting it. But I still see, like, I see a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity coming in towards you because you're deciding to make this choice. You've learned a lot from your past experiences, and you are taking control back. It took you a while to get here, but you're taking control back, and you're making the decisions to only associate with good people and not people who are bad or have bad intentions for you. Yeah, you're being defensive. Knight of Wands, that's my player card. In and out energy, you're being defensive for anyone who doesn't show you stability. We have King of Pentacles. This is a very stable man, but if you notice, he was upside down. So that tells me that whoever you're defensive towards player energies and whoever's not stable. If they're not stable, you don't want it. They're saying you have a goal to reach. So you are looking for offers that are actually going to give you something. We have the Tower in reverse. I feel like you're getting yourself out of depression by doing this, because when you don't play around with people who are poisonous towards you, you don't have to continue to be in worry and self-doubt and wondering like how things are going to go. Because if they don't show you correct the first time, then you're just like, okay, then I'm not even going to bother waiting around seeing if they're actually going to act right. I'm just going to go look somewhere else, because obviously this person is not for me. I feel like, yeah, you're definitely getting out of depression. You're going for after what you want, surrounding yourself with good things. Eight of Pentacles, working on yourself even. Nine of Cups, this is leading to wish fulfillment. Is there anyone new coming in? Or anyone they're connecting to right now? Page of Wands. Wow. Page of Wands. And then we have the Emperor. And Hanged Man. Page of Wands is all about new adventures and things like that. So it's definitely someone new. It's a new Emperor. Somebody who's actually showing up for you, showing up strong, independent, and willing to risk it all with you. Tell me more about this Hangman energy. I feel like you might have waited for this person for a long time. High Priestess. You're following your intuition to see if you can trust it. Guides are guiding you towards this person. I feel like they are telling you that you can trust it. Let me see. Three of Cups. Tell me more. Yeah, it's like you're just waiting to see if there's going to be, if there's any illusions. I feel like you're waiting to see if this is actually a love offer, if this is actually something you can count on, because you've gone through so much so far. So you're like, okay, now this new person has entered the chat. Can I trust them? You know, are they good for me? Do they have good energy? And we do see this is all about new love beginnings. It's a new cup. It's a new person. Hierophant, yeah. This is somebody who wants marriage. This is about wishes coming true. So yes, this is somebody who is wanting something serious with you. Ace of Swords, breakthrough. It's like you finally figured it out. You finally figured out. You've gone through all these lessons and you cut the ties and you cut the karma, and you're like, I'm moving on. If people don't meet me where they need to meet me, if they show me anything different, if they're not positive in my life, I'm letting them go. If they don't see my value, I'm letting them go. And it's like the universe has seen this, and they're like, okay, they finally learned their lesson. Now we're bringing in someone new who is actually their person. So now you're just waiting to, it's like, am I being tricked again? Kind of know. So It kind of looks like a little bit of suspension, but ultimately I feel like this person is winning you over. We do have her hanging. It looks like it's from a banister, but I do see like roses right here. So I feel like this person is winning you over. But yeah, it does look like this is a very positive person that's coming into your life. And I feel like they're going to open up something for you in this lifetime where you're connecting with yourself, your own inner peace, your love, energy, your intuition more so. You're going to feel safe with them. There's going to be you're going to be more connected to spirit with them too, because it is the correct life partner for you. Okay, so we're going to and pick up this, and it said breakthrough. Breakthrough. Yeah. So think of your question. Think of your questions. There's think of 2 questions. Label them 1 and 2. Pause the video if you need more time. And we will pull from my focus deck. Okay. July could be important. You could be dealing with Cancer or Leo. Time to heal. Maybe that's when you started to heal, was in July. Unfinished business. So yeah, you had to finish this. You had to finish this business before you could have this new person come into your life. First answer is yes. September could be important, or could have been important. That is Virgo and Libra. March could be important. This is Aries and Pisces. Yep, new love on the way. If you haven't met them already, you will be meeting them soon. We have August, which is Leo and Virgo. You could have a moon sign in Aries. 444 protection. You are protected at this time. 333 support. Your guides are sending you love, support, and guidance. I was picking that up with the 3 of Pentacles. I felt like they're working with you to bring this new love in. Friend. You guys could start off as friends at first. We have Venus sign could be important. You could have Aries in your Venus sign. They're coming back correct. So someone's coming back correct. We have 1212, self-identity, stepping into your power and purpose. 222, alignment, you are in the right place at the right time. Message in a bottle, you're going to be receiving some type of message. They want you to cleanse yourself of anything from the past. Capricorn, this is December and January. May is Gemini and Taurus. This person that's coming in is faithful. We have God's rejection as your protection. So anything that didn't work out in the past, it wasn't supposed to be working out because they had ulterior motives. They weren't in the same frequency that you were in, so you guys would not have been a match either way. New job, you could meet this person at your job, or you guys could have some kind of soul contract where you guys both work together in some way, some form, especially if you're working with spirit. That is technically a job, even if you don't get paid for it. But yeah, we have take that leap. So take that, they want you to take that leap towards this new person. Gemini could be important. That is also the Lover's card. But we have Gemini is, let's see, May and June. Gemini and Cancer. And then they're saying this is a test. I feel like it's more like you're questioning if this is a test, if they're just going to test you again and it's going to fail, is what I'm getting. They're telling me that it's okay for you to love, though. It's safe for you to love. So that's important to know. I will pull one more card, yes or no card, for your second question. Spirit, tell me about Aries' second question, please. Yes or no. If it's maybe, it means you're not supposed to know right now. Oh, we got 2. Okay, I feel like both of these cards have to deal with your second question. Normally I would say think of a third question, but I think it has to deal with your second question. The answer to your second question is a yes. This is all about success, victory, recognition, praise, triumph, and pride. And this other card is justice. Justice, karma, accountability, law, integrity. So it's like, yay, you finally passed this test and you're going to have success for it. I'm also getting that you're going to be rewarded for it. But I'm also getting, for those who have not passed the test, who is still settling for less than what they deserve, I feel like you're still stuck in the maybe. And I feel like this new person can't come in until you make that decision to let them go, release them, because you deserve more. Once you realize that, you're going to step into the success. You're going to actually connect with your person. So that is another message. But the answer to your second question is yes. Okay. Now we are going into the name deck. Spirit, can you please tell me the names for this Aries read? If your name is not in here, it does not mean that it is not your deck. Like if it doesn't appear... Sorry, I'm getting my words all jumbled. If your name does not pop out, it does not mean that this reading is not for you. It just means that somebody else needed to hear the message more. Your name might not be in this deck. Your nickname could pop out instead, or your middle name, or, a sister's name, or your person's name. So keep that in mind. Again, if you would like your name added to my name deck, check description box below. There you'll find info on how to do that. By joining my Patreon. I do flip through these twice to get as many names as possible for the reading. I guess both of those are supposed to come out. Okay. Okay. We have Brian, Luna, Ralphie, Arisbe, Olivia, Michelle, Amy, Jessica, Evelyn, Aiden, Jennifer, David, Tyler, Liam, Edward, Peyton, Angelique, Cindy, Michael, Jose, Heather, Maria, Mariah, Julia, Sophia, James, Andrew, Ashley, Jay, Daniel, Charles, Scarlett, and Emma. So, Aries, thank you for watching my video. And make sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I hope you have a wonderful month ahead, and I am wishing you many blessings. I will talk to you again soon. Take care. Bye.